there and said to me, yeah, I got nothing. Well, you would believe where I'm at, like, well, in the hills over Cimarron, New Mexico, and I'm making out a mere amazing sunrise. You might hear some weird sounds every so often. Those are Rocky Mountain elk bugling, which are all around. There's one right now. I don't know if you can hear it. It has been a marvelous time up here. I hope you've had a great week out there shooting, enjoying beginning of fall. Fall colors around. I'm here in the mix part now. I'm at actually the Philmont Scout Ranch. It's coming to you almost live on location. Oh man, it's just gorgeous. So, how's your week there? Hope it's been good. This episode of the Moose Podcast is being recorded once again with a Doji beta podcast. I'm trusting it works. It might sound slightly different because I'm doing it right to the notebook, and then it's going to use a special AI enhanced voice. I wonder if you might hear that English elf and AI will take care of it, remove it, or do what? Enhance it. Now, you can go into your many places to listen to the podcast, iTunes, for example, Amazon. You can go to the blog post, the podcast that has the page there. You can listen to it, see the photograph for this week, and of course, listen to the transcript. Listen to the transcript. Read the transcript. I'm so just aptly head zoom at 360 watching all the Twitter around. I'm reading to look at my scripts, which I kind of have, so I kind of don't look around, look for fritters. It's not working so well, is it? Anyway, keep in mind, always go to Spotify to go and check out, see what's happening, because it's Spotify. You will see the transcript there as well and can leave comments. So, hey, good stuff, good stuff. So at the end of the month, technically, October 31st, November 1, 2, I will be in Arlington, Virginia at the Mid-Atlantic Photo Conference. I'm there doing all sorts of things. I have 2 presentations, keynotes, as well as doing basically a portfolio review and just having a great time hanging out. I would love you to come by, say hello, introduce yourself. I love meeting you folks out there. That's why I do these things. So hopefully you will get there and join me. There's a whole cadre of really amazing speakers. It's going to be just a marvelous event. Can't wait to share it with all of you. I want to thank my good friends at Bedfords.com, who are sponsors of the Muse podcast. Well, the sponsors of Muse. They keep me going. You know, they got the new Tony Freight 7282 in my hands, and man, that lens, I'm telling you, I've had it for a week now. It is just spectacular. I am loving every part of it. It's just the trip where I cactus a roller and went somewhere with it. I'm sorry, distracted. I'm hoping that it's really nice. Set of rainbow jumping down around the pond. So they'll get Mandor. I've ever done a podcast recording out in the middle of basically nature. I'm always sitting at a desk, so I apologize for my distraction. But anyway, Bedfords, yeah, they do fishing gear. They do camera gear. Lots of great camera gear. Great service. They have great prices. They have the Moose discount. And they have PhotoCon coming up in a few weeks. So you can either go to PhotoCon and see all the manufacturers. It's a great presentation. My good friend Dixie Dixon will be there. Is the keynote. I mean, it's just a great community that Bedfords has built and nurtured for us to talk over. Well, I truly just think you should go and check it out. So when it comes to books, I've been reading a couple very direct regional historic books about the real. Now I'm reading about the Smoke Yellers and Higgin Canyon, and so I don't have an actual book title for you. But there's one that, since I'm kind of geared at the lower end of the Rocky side, minded up, that I wanna. It's kind of romantic. It's non-fiction, but kind of is. It's called The Ghost Bears, and it's about grizzly bears in the wild. They haven't kept up the wolves had been reintroduced to Colorado, and that kind of stirred up some things here. And the brook and sky ghost bears, yes, now, whoa, it's 20 to Mac, 26 years old. Yeah, but it's a really good read. The ghost bears. The last weekend, I was in the middle of nowhere, California. Even though I'm just 30 minutes west of the Sacramento International Airport, this place is so remote that at night you can see the Milky Way. Yeah, we're back California. Yeah, you can look up and see the Milky Way. We were watching Cadillacs. We were amongst some really marvelous true friends, met some new friends, and I was there with this amazing collection of aircraft, 90 Jennies, all the way up to P-51A with Allison, a P-40C. I mean, it was just a great, great time. And I shot, believe it or not, Friday and Saturday. It just was 2 days. I came back for 23,000 images of Baka shooting. A lot of aircraft, static. And we were talking about from sunrise to sunset, aircraft in the sky. This is not an Earth bit. These are just old planes. You make age and Walker 9s and 10s and DFCs and CBC and me. I mean, the list is on it. And I'm saying to myself, I have a podcast for this last week, which you've been posting, and I'm going through those images and I'm being ready to come in Mexico. I got to tell you, yeah, I got nothing. Most of the time, it's the shooting process is what kind of gets the juice going. And this particular time, I didn't have any shoot this week. I was doing basic, you could say, human thing. Now, you can't do. Now, somewhere. Could you put out there? But rather, this is kind of so to kind of like take stock. If but it I up good a moment. It's a luxury kind. And recording. I'm watching the sun. What me? 40, and I'm looking up at the pop up on the slopes. And I'm not at this moment downward crab. I think I am just taking it all in. And that's probably what happens most of the time when, I got nothing. It's that all sudden, it's like a giant, adaptive code. Now, it tends to make my idea, but other than recording the podcast, I am not back to people that they that don't have mag on. I am at my big piece on a nice foundation. But I got nothing. There's a short comp. I've got all sort of things going on. You ever have with me in that back pocket? You don't have that huge for stuff. And big. I like that. And the other way, I know, and like the ideas and notes to act on. And return yourself an email. It might sound strange, but I drew a sent email because I get lots of emails. And those emails, the all top, but for you and other people. So when I set this up, I'll just easy way of it. That information should do something. You read that. And then but I supposed to be good up. Now, I kind of, it's kind of very egotistical, but I think that I had nothing. I'm actually really quite fortunate. Let me, very not that we see the lily. Well, my watching Venus slowly fade away. Sun is slowly coming. There's no, with no sunlight up at the very top of, both. So it's just now starting at the Craig over. it's gorgeous. And real or not, you could see me. YouTube is yes, no comment. And I think that proved the point of this podcast. There's times where the corner black be put in where now to think about shutter speeds and apertures and lenses. Just take in the good fortune that we have and let that be the impetus for great photography to come, for things to think about, things to perhaps, uh, generate as time goes by. It is, I think, a very fortunate thing to be able to uh, tune out the world as it is, be it my own or the global one, and just I'm watching some how elks right now. They're just kind of moving along. And the bulls aren't calling at the moment, but I bet my bottom dollar that they are going to be coming up behind him pretty quickly. The Eagles own over, and there we at it's amazing, Lance, and it's just it's inspiration, and that's probably the best part of it. Yeah, I got nothing. Is the inspiration. Hear me out. Oh, there he is. Oh, look at freaking spot me. It's just a amazing thing comes about when you got number. So I want to encourage you. Obviously, well, that's not me. I'm not telling you to, you know, get your hands a barbit and not to do it. I just want to encourage you sometimes just to take a deep breath, analyze it, and perhaps not feel guilty that you're not quote unquote being created in a very demanding ways, forceful ways. Uh, Giving yourself a guilt trip is not. It's just take that deep breath and rope. Yeah, you got nothing. New folks have it. Martyr food. Thanks for dropping. Bad question. Reach out. I'm here to help you. And remember to make every clip your story.